Football has always celebrated the loudest leaders. The captain screaming across the pitch. The furious team talk. The pointing. The shouting. The dramatic speeches before kickoff. For decades, we believed leadership had to be loud. But modern football quietly changed the rules. Today's greatest captains rarely raise their voices. Yet somehow, their influence feels even stronger. So what happened? Did football stop needing leaders? Or did leadership simply evolve? Today, we're exploring why the silent captain may have become the most powerful player in modern football. Chapter 1. When fear led football. There was a time when authority sounded like anger. The captain demanded more. Punished mistakes. Held teammates accountable through intensity. It worked. Football was simpler. Teams were smaller. Dressing rooms were more uniform. Players often shared the same language, the same culture, the same football education. Fear created discipline. Discipline created order. But football didn't stay the same. The modern dressing room became something entirely different. International. Multicultural. Hyper-professional. Every player arrived with elite coaching, advanced sports science, individual performance analysts, personal psychologists. Leadership built on intimidation slowly lost its power. Because today's players don't respond to fear. They respond to trust. Chapter 2. Respect has changed. Watch modern football closely. The players everyone follows usually aren't the loudest. They're the calmest. They solve problems instead of creating noise. When pressure rises, their heartbeat appears slower. Their decisions become clearer. Modern teammates don't automatically respect volume. They respect competence. A captain who constantly shouts eventually becomes background noise. But the captain who speaks only when necessary. Every word carries weight. Silence creates attention. And attention creates influence. Leadership has become less about commanding people, and more about giving them confidence. Chapter 3. Why tactical football changed everything. Football today moves faster than ever. Pressing systems shift within seconds. Defensive structures constantly rotate. Build-up patterns change every possession. There isn't time for emotional speeches. There is only time for information. A single instruction. One hand signal. One glance. One adjustment. The best captains don't interrupt the game. They organize it. While others react emotionally, they stay mentally available. Because modern football rewards clarity, not chaos. The louder the match becomes, the calmer elite leaders become. That calm spreads through the entire team. Chapter 4. The power of emotional stability. Pressure is contagious, but so is composure. Sports psychologists describe this as emotional regulation. The ability to remain stable when everyone else begins losing control. Watch what happens after conceding a goal. Some players panic. Others complain. Some blame teammates. The quiet captain does something different. He resets the emotional temperature. He slows breathing, encourages movement, keeps body language positive, reminds everyone the game isn't over. No dramatic speeches. No emotional explosions. Just emotional stability. Because panic spreads quickly, but calm spreads even faster when it comes from someone everyone trusts. Chapter 5. The new captain. The modern captain isn't disappearing. He's evolving. Leadership is becoming quieter, but far more intelligent. Today's best leaders understand something previous generations rarely needed. Authority cannot be demanded. It must be earned every single day. Through consistency, preparation, professionalism, decision-making, humility. They lead before training begins. During recovery sessions, inside tactical meetings, during difficult conversations. Their influence exists long before kickoff, and long after the final whistle. The armband no longer belongs to the loudest player. It belongs to the most trusted one. The next time you watch football, don't focus on who shouts the most. Watch who everyone looks toward. When the pressure arrives, watch who speaks the least, yet changes the entire mood of the team. Because leadership has never truly been about volume. It's about belief. The greatest captains don't create fear. They create confidence. Not through dramatic words, but through quiet certainty. And maybe that's the biggest lesson modern football has taught us. The strongest voice in the dressing room may be the one that barely needs to speak at all.